Welcome to High School Academic Derby, brought to you by the Onslow County Schools. Our first match today is between Southwest and White Oak. The scorekeeper for this match will be Shalante Gordon. And let's meet our coaches and players now. We'll start with the team from White Oak. They're coached by Ashley Baker, and her players for this round are
Victoria Yarmy, senior. Anna Driscoll, junior.
John Latsis, freshman.
Ryan McElhenney, junior.
Southwest coach is Julie Pollock, and her players are
April Gower, sophomore.
Kalijah Moore, junior.
Maddox Bulris, senior.
McKenna Starling, sophomore.
Toss-up number 1 deals with medicine. Symptoms of this infectious disease can include fevers, night sweats, weight loss, and a productive bloody cough. What is the name of this respiratory disease formerly called consumption? Anna.
Tuberculosis.
Correct. For your bonus, identify the scientific names of the following medical conditions based upon the descriptions provided. Number 1, abnormal clotting of the blood in an artery or vein. Number 2, acute inflammation of the air tubes to the lungs. Number 3, bulging of an organ through a weak place in a surrounding wall of muscle tissue. And number 4, the eating disorder characterized by binge eating followed by purging. Anna.
For number 2, we have bronchitis. For number 3, we have hernia. And for number 4, we have bulimia.
Those are all correct for 6 points. Do you have an answer for the first one, Southwest?
We have cardiac heart disease.
It's called thrombosis. Math calculation, so I'll read it twice for you. Simplify the following expression. Open braces, 80, that's 80, minus, open bracket, 3, open parenthesis, 2 minus 4, close parenthesis, close bracket, times 5, close braces. Simplify the following expression. Open braces, 80 minus, open bracket, 3, open parenthesis, 2 minus 4, close parenthesis, close bracket, times 5, close braces. Victoria.
110.
That's correct. For your bonus, find each of the given quantities. Number 1, the number of eighths, that's 8th, eighths of an inch in 14.5 inches. And number 2, the 5th root of 1024. Number 3, the 7th term in the expansion of quantity x plus y to the 7th power. And number 4, the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles if the ratio of their sides is 4 to 5. Anna. Need an answer,
we have
please.
nothing, sorry.
Okay. Southwest, do you have any?
Nope.
Number 1 is 116. Number 2 is 4. Number 3 is 7xy, y raised to the 6th power. And number 4, the ratio is 16 to 25. Technology. Routers, servers, firewalls, and other devices that enable traffic to flow in and out of a network are all considered this type of hardware device that protects the nodes within a network and is also a node itself. Identify the term used to describe this type of hardware. It's called a gateway. Vocabulary. What noun that begins with the letter M is derived from the Latin for death pledge and designates a contract between an individual and a lender to purchase real property? Victoria.
Mortgage.
Correct. For your bonus, identify each of the following terms based on the given definition. Number 1, the Old Norse word for not divisible by 2. Number 2, writing instrument whose name is taken from the Latin word for feather. Number 3, the infectious disease named for the Latin expression meaning bad air. And number 4, the term for the study of word origins. Anna.
For number 1, we have prime. For number 2, we have quill. For number 3, we have foul. And for number 4, we have etymology.
Number 4 is correct for 2 points. Southwest, 1, 2, or 3.
For number 1, we have composite, and for number 2, we have quill.
Number 1 is odd. Number 2 is pen, P-E-N. Number 3 is malaria. Musicals. With which musical production, based on a Charles Dickens novel, would one associate the song Food, Glorious Food? Victoria.
Christmas Carol.
Incorrect. Want to try it, Southwest? April.
Oliver Twist.
I'll accept that as Oliver, yes. For your bonus, identify the musical that contains each of the following songs. Number 1, All That Jazz. Number 2, The Winner Takes It All. Number 3, I Dreamed a Dream. And number 4, The Music of the Night. Maddox?
For number 1, we have Chicago. For number 3, Les Miserables. And for number 4, Phantom of the Opera.
Those are all correct for 6 points. Number 2, White Oak?
We have nothing.
That would be Mamma Mia. Math, again, it's a calculation, so I'll read it twice for you. Identify the equation of the locus of points that are equidistant from the points -2, 0 and 8, 0. Identify the equation of the locus of points that are equidistant from the points -2, 0 and 8, 0. And that equation is x equals 3. Your next question deals with aircraft. In 1962, the estimated cost of one of these aircraft was about $40 million. But when built in 1969, the cost had risen to $267 million. Identify this now retired supersonic craft built through the cooperative efforts of France and England. It's called the Concorde. That's the end of our first round. We'll be back with round 2 and our score right after this.
Don't worry, the 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
After one round, our score is White Oak 14, Southwest 8. We have new players to meet for both teams, and we'll start with White Oak.
RJ Walsh, Jr.
Chris Cooney, Jr.
For Southwest, we have
Morgan Starling, senior. Natani, freshman.
Okay, we have a math toss-up. It's a calculation, so I'll be reading it twice for you. For the point -1, located in the rectangular coordinate plane, what is the distance to the origin? For the point -1, located in the rectangular, Victoria.
Square root of 2.
Square root of 2 is correct. For your bonus, find the rectangular coordinates of each point with the given polar coordinates. Number 1, 0, 90 degrees. Number 2, 1, 270 degrees. Number 3, -3 pi. Number 4, 2 pi divided by 6. Anna.
For number 1, we have 0, 1. For number 2, we have 1, -1. For number 3, we have -3, 0. And for number 4, we have 2, 2 over 3.
None of those are correct, Southwest.
We don't have anything.
Number 1 is 0, 0. Number 2 is 0 minus 1. Number 3 is 3, 0. And number 4 is square root of 3, 1. Sculpture is our next topic. Created in 1936 by sculptress Sylvia Shaw Judson in Lake Forest, Illinois, the sculpture Bird Girl is often cited as one of the most well-known in the world after it achieved fame when it was featured on the cover of the 1994 novel Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Identify the coastal Georgia city where this statue stands. Chris.
Savannah.
Correct. For your bonus, identify the city in which these famous sculptures are displayed. Number 1, Michelangelo's David. Number 2, Aphrodite of Milos, more commonly known as the Venus de Milo. Number 3, Michelangelo's sculpture of Moses. And number 4, the discus thrower. Anna.
For number 1, we have Paris. For number 2, we have London. And for number 4, we have Athens.
Okay, none of those are correct, Southwest.
For number 1, we have Florence, and for number 3, we have Florence.
Florence is correct for number 1. Number 2 is Paris. Number 3 is Rome. Number 4 is London. Geography. The open sea beaches, state parks, and shipwreck diving sites of these barrier islands off the eastern coast of the U.S. make them prime destinations for vacationers. Identify this island group that includes both Hatteras and Roanoke. Kalijah.
The Outer Banks.
Correct. For your bonus, from the part of speech and definition, identify the following words, each of which will begin either with out or in. That's out or in at the beginning. Number 1, it's an adjective and it means antiquated or not current. Number 2 is also an adjective, an indefinitely small quantity or a value approaching 0. Number 3 is a noun, a cut created with a scalpel. And number 4 is an adjective, meaning exceedingly bold, unusual, and startling, or tending to upset. Morgan.
For number 1, we have outdated. For number 3, we have incision. And for number 4, we have outgoing.
1 and 3 are correct for 4 points. 2 or 4, White Oak?
For number 2, we have infinitesimal. And for number 4, we have outrageous.
Those are also both correct for 4 points. Computers. As of 2016, Sunway Tyloo Light is the new #1 system of this type in the world with 93 petaflops per second. What two-word phrase designates these lightning-quick machines with large memories and file storage systems? Call Elijah.
Personal computers.
Say it again.
Personal computers.
Incorrect. Want to try it, White Oak? Victoria.
Supercomputers?
Supercomputers is right. For your bonus, identify each of the following ideas or objects related to technology. Number 1, in keyboarding, it's a shortcut similar to Control-C that allows the text to be copied and cut before it is pasted. Number 2, give me the commercial name of the technology released in 2013 that was the first effort to create glasses that responded to the beat of music. Number 3, name of the solar aircraft that began a 20,000-mile trip around the globe in March 2015. And number 4, name the type of graphical user interface that sometimes appears suddenly to computer users as a small display area on the screen. Anna.
For number 1, we have Control X, and for number 2, we have Google Glass.
Control X is correct for number 1, Southwest, 2, 3, or 4.
For number 3, we have Voyager, and for number 4, we have Notification.
Number 2, the answer was Drop Shades. Number 3 was the Solar Impulse. And number 4 is called a pop-up, or sometimes pop-under. Your next toss-up deals with the Bible. Father of Lamech and Rachel, this man is the oldest chronicled in the Hebrew Bible and is reported to have lived 969 years. Who was he? Victoria.
Adam?
Incorrect. Want to try it, Southwest? Methuselah. American authors. Along with James Fenimore Cooper, this American author was one of the first to win acclaim in Europe. Identify this author who published his sketchbook under the pseudonym Geoffrey Crayon. He also wrote Rip Van Winkle. Anna.
Washington Irving.
Correct. For your bonus, identify each of the following related to literature. Number 1, the American poet who served as a nurse during the Civil War and used this experience as the basis for his poems in the collection Drum Taps. Number 2, name of the type of romance novel exemplified by Walpole's Castle of Otranto. It shares its name with a type of architecture. Number 3, name the Spanish poet and playwright who died in the Spanish Civil War and who wrote Blood Wedding. And number 4, name the character from Oliver Twist who taught the orphans to steal. Anna.
For number 2, we have Gothic, and for number 4, we have Fagin.
Those are both correct for 4 points, Southwest. 1 or 3?
We don't have anything.
Number 1 is Walt Whitman, and number 3 is Federico Garcia Lorca. And that's the end of round 2. We'll come back with our lightning round in just a moment.
What this place needs is better graduation rates.
What this place needs is less childhood obesity.
What this place needs is free help with taxes.
What this place needs is healthy breakfast.
What this place needs is fitness programs for kids.
What this place needs is early readers.
What this place needs is mentors for teens.
What this place needs is people to join us. What this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org.
After 2 rounds, our score is White Oak 32, Southwest 16. In our lightning round today, I will either give you a U.S. state and you will give me its abbreviation, or I will give you the abbreviation and you give me the state. Got it? Ready? A-L. Anna.
Alabama.
Correct. M-O. Morgan.
Missouri.
Correct. C-T. Morgan.
Connecticut.
Correct. Wyoming. Morgan.
W-Y.
Correct. V-T. Morgan.
Vermont.
That's right. O-R. April.
Oregon.
Right. W-A. Morgan.
Washington.
Correct. Massachusetts. Morgan.
M-A.
Right. Maryland. Victoria.
MD.
Correct. C-O. April.
Colorado.
That's right. H-I. Victoria.
Hawaii.
Right. Nebraska. Morgan. Sorry. M-T. April.
Montana.
That's correct. Ohio. April.
O-H.
Right. U-T. Morgan.
Utah.
Correct. Pennsylvania. Morgan.
P-A.
Right. Maine. April.
M-N.
Incorrect. I-D. Morgan.
Idaho.
Correct. R-I. Morgan.
Rhode Island.
Correct. N-C. Morgan.
North Carolina.
That's correct. Ones we did not get, in fact, there was just two. Nebraska is N-E and Maine is M-E. We'll add these points in and come back to our final score in just a moment.
Oh, listen now. Can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now. Can you feel the sun? Whoa. 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 Can you feel the sun?
And our final score today is Southwest 46, White Oak 42. Southwest will be back momentarily to play Dixon, so please stay with us.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it.
I know. Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
They were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to High School Academic Derby, brought to you by the Onslow County Schools. Our second match today is between Dixon and Southwest. We'll meet our coaches and their players now, starting with Dixon, coached by Ashley DeMartin. Her players are
Jamison Weaver, senior.
Alex Gartman, senior.
Rhiannon Schmidt, senior.
Pauly Herrera, freshman.
The Southwest coach is Julia Pollock, and her players are
Elijah Moore, junior.
Julia Yates, senior.
Maddox Bulris, senior.
Natani Romo, just freshman.
Your first toss-up deals with law. In what kind of legal proceeding is a criminal defendant brought into court, told of the charges in an indictment, complaint, or information, and asked to plead guilty or not guilty? Alex?
Hearing.
Incorrect. Want to try Southwest? Kalijah?
Trial.
It's called an arraignment. Biology. Although arranged differently, these two types of vascular tissues are found in the roots of both monocots and dicots. Identify these two kinds of tissue. Xylem and phloem. Geography. Formerly named British Honduras, this Caribbean nation is bordered by sea shorelines to the east and dense jungle to the west. Name this popular diving. Jameson.
Belize.
Belize is correct. For your bonus, identify the national capital located geographically closest by distance to each of the following capitals. Number 1, Panama City. Number 2, Santiago. Number 3, Managua. Number 4, Quito. Alex.
For number 1, we have San Salvador. For number 2, we have Lima. And for number 4, we have Lima.
None of those are correct, Southwest?
We don't have anything.
Number 1 is San Jose. Number 2, Buenos Aires. Number 3, Tegucigalpa. Number 4, Bogota. The monarchy. Both Holy Roman Emperor Joseph II and Catherine the Great of Russia were referenced as what type of despots, both of whom incorporated progressive ideas and practices into their policies? Enlightened. We also would have accepted benevolent. American authors. Which North Carolina native wrote of time and the river and is the subject of a biography by David Donald? He also crafted the novels You Can't Go Home Again and Look Homeward Angel. You can see his home and a museum dedicated to him in Asheville. His name is Thomas Wolfe. U.S. presidents. Among U.S. presidents, only one thus far has had a middle name of David. Name this leader who preceded John Kennedy. Dwight David Eisenhower. Chemistry. What type of electrochemical cell uses a chemical reaction to produce electrical energy and typically cannot be recharged? That's called a voltaic or sometimes a galvanic cell. U.S. history. The Ostend Manifesto, signed in Belgium in 1854, began as a memorandum declaring what Caribbean island naturally belonged to the American Republic and that the U.S. should declare war on its mother country if it did not agree to the purchase. Kalijah.
Puerto Rico.
Incorrect. Dixon. Jameson.
Bermuda.
Cuba. Humorous verse. Named for the Irish city located at the mouth of the River Shannon, this witty style of verse consists of only 5 lines. What is the name of this enduring literary form? Alex.
Limerick.
Limerick is correct. For your bonus, identify each of the following related to world geography. Number 1, the Mediterranean island that is home to Mount Etna. Number 2, the country that occupies 80% of the Arabian Peninsula. Number 3, empire and current nation established by Genghis Khan. And number 4, South American country that takes its name from the equator passing through it.
number 1, we have Sicily. For number 2, we have Saudi Arabia. For number 3, we have Mongolia. And for number 4, Ecuador.
Those are all correct for 10 points. Amendments to the Constitution is our next subject. Based on the 20th Amendment, which is more commonly called the lame duck amendment, the time members of Congress could remain in office after failing to be reelected was decreased to 2 months. Prior to the 20th Amendment, for how many months did the incumbent remain in office even when not reelected? Alex?
12 months.
Incorrect. Southwest? Julia?
8 months.
13 months. Music. Which musical term designates a note of a pitch or pitch class that is not a member of the scale or mode indicated by the most recently applied key signature? Jameson.
Accidental.
Correct. For your bonus, identify the following terms associated with the study of music. Number 1, the lowest female voice. Number 2, the direction that means to play very loudly. Number 3, the direction that means to play in a restless manner. Number 4, the end, tail, or closing section of a song. Alex.
For number 1, we have tenor. For number 2, fortissimo. And 4, coda.
2 and 4 correct for 4 points. Southwest. 1 or 3?
We don't have anything.
Number 1 is contralto and number 3 is agitato. Math calculations, I'll read it twice for you. Twin primes are number pairs such as 11 and 13 and 17 and 19. Given that information, identify the 2 pair of twin primes that fall between 40 and 65. Twin primes are number pairs such as 11 and 13 and 17 and 19. Given that information, identify the 2 pair of twin primes between 40 and 65. Jameson?
59 and 61.
Incorrect. Southwest? No? 59 and 61 is only 1/2 of the answer. We needed the other pair, which was 41 and 43. Your next toss-up deals with television. Based in Atlanta, Georgia, this cable TV channel lost one of its longtime announcers in July 2016 when Dave Schwartz succumbed to cancer. Identify the network leader in its field with which one would also associate Mike Bettis, Sam Champion, and Stephanie Abrams. We see them a lot during hurricanes, the Weather Channel. That's the end of our first round. We'll come back with round 2 in just a moment.
Strawberries? Okay.
After one round, our score is Dixon 20, Southwest 0. We have some new players to meet for both teams, and we'll start with Dixon.
Nick Sanders, Jr.
Catrice Cade, Jr.
Danielle Gartman, sophomore.
And for Southwest?
Morgan Starling, senior.
McKenna Starling, sophomore.
In this round, we start with a religious toss-up. As an expression of miracle, the lighting of the menorah's 8 candles is most closely associated with what religious holiday? Morgan.
Christmas.
Incorrect. Dixon. Danielle.
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah's correct. For your bonus, given a religious holiday, name the religion with which it is associated. Number 1, I believe it's pronounced Bogi, B-H-O-G-I. Number 2, Yom Kippur. Number 3, Ashura, A-S-H-U-R-A-H. Number 4, Vesak, V-E-S-A-K. Alex?
For number 2, we have Judaism.
That's correct for 2 points. Southwest, 1, 3, or 4.
For number 4, we have Islam.
You're close on that. Islam is the answer to number 3. Buddhism for number 4. Hinduism for number 1. Astronomy. Identify the massive, extremely remote, and bright sources of energy that current theories suggest are at the center of very distant galaxies. They are the most distant and the oldest objects that can be seen from the Earth. Elijah.
Stars.
Incorrect. Dixon. Kittries.
Black holes.
Quasars. U.S. history. This U.S. naval officer and commodore, noted for his naval victories in the early 19th century, was killed in a duel with Commodore James Barron, who challenged him in part because of comments made over Barron's conduct in the Chesapeake-Leonard affair of 1807. Who was this American commander? Stephen Decatur. Psychology. While Freud focused on the unconscious aspects of the mind, what school of psychologists held that only observable phenomena should be studied among individuals? Its proponents included both John Watson and B.F. Skinner. They're called behaviorists. Spelling. Spell the plural form of the object of the preposition in the following sentence. We only received an electronic version of the syllabus. Alex.
Syllabi.
Correct. For your bonus, identify each of the following that also come from the general area of language arts. Number 1, the punctuation mark used in sentence structure to link 2 closely related independent clauses. Number 2, the figure of speech demonstrated in this sentence. The curtain of night finally lowered on the tumultuous day. Number 3, the French philosopher who developed the literary allusion noble savage. And number 4, the type of overused phrase demonstrated by the following: not by a long shot, all thumbs, and baptism by fire. Alex.
For number 1, we have semicolon, and for number 4, we have cliche.
Those are both correct for 4 points. 2 or 3, Southwest?
For number 2, we have metaphor.
That's correct for 2 points, and number 3 was Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Poetry. Which poem by T.S. Eliot did fellow poet William Carlos Williams describe as having an effect on the world similar to the detonation of an atomic bomb? Its opening line is, "April is the cruelest month." Alex.
The Wasteland.
Correct. For your bonus, classify each of the following types of poetry as being one of these 3: lyric, narrative, or dramatic. Okay, number 1 is monologue. Number 2, ballad. Number 3, sonnet. Number 4, epic. Alex?
For number 1, we have narrative. For number 2, we have lyric. Number 3, lyric. And number 4, narrative.
3 and 4 are correct for 4 points. Southwest, 1 or 2?
For number 1, we have drama, and for number 2, we have lyric.
Dramatic is correct for number 1. Number 2 is narrative. Biology. Although its name includes the word fish, this 10-armed mollusk is actually related to the squid and octopus. Identify this creature that sports an internal shell composed of calcium compounds, belongs to the class Cephalopoda, and whose name begins with the letters CU. Julia?
The cuttlefish?
Correct. For your bonus, identify each of the following vocabulary words that also begin with the letters CU. Number 1, a unit of radioactivity equal to 3.7 times 10 to the 10th billion disintegrations per second. Number 2, the administrator of a zoo or a museum. Number 3, a 9-letter adjective that describes an item which is hard to maneuver or manage due to its size and or weight. And number 4, the courses offered by an educational institution. Morgan?
For number 1, we have cubic. For number 2, we have curator. And for number 3, we have cumbersome.
2 and 3 are correct for 4 points. 1 or 4, Dixon?
For number 4, we have curriculum.
Curriculum is correct for 2. Number 1 is a curie. North Carolina history. An economic engine prior to the Civil War for the state of North Carolina, this unique type of road provided a necessary link in the state's intrastate network of roads, railroad hubs, and seaports. Identify this kind of road that served as a vast improvement over dirt roads. Nick?
Paved road?
Incorrect. Southwest, Kalijah?
Gravel.
They're called plank or wooden roads. Math toss-up, this is a term, so it'll just be read one time. Which discipline of mathematics began to rise in interest following Pascal's and Fermat's correspondence related to Girolamo Cardano's 16th century works? It is sometimes referenced simply as the study of chance. Danielle?
Probability.
Probability is right. For your bonus, identify each of the following related to the field of probability. Number 1, the number of ways an event can occur compared to the number of ways it cannot occur. Number 2, phrase that describes 2 events which cannot both occur at the same time. Number 3, the oldest casino game on record still being played today. And number 4, the type of frequency distribution that describes organized data as a percentage. Alex?
For number 2, we have independent. And for number 3, roulette.
Roulette's correct for 2 points. 1, 2, or 4, Southwest?
For number 1, we have ratio. And for number 2, we have disjointed.
Number 1 is odds. Number 2, mutually exclusive. And number 4 is relative. Come to the end of our round. We'll be back with the score in the lightning round right after this.
Guess what? I have some news for you. There's free food right there, junk food. Do you see that truck? Oh, jeez. It's a 2 Michelin star chef. All for free, ladies and gentlemen. All for free.
Here we have a panzanella with summer vegetables and pesto. Enjoy. How we doing?
Fantastic. So what do you got going on underneath that plate there?
This food is really about to be thrown away.
Yeah.
Bro? Seriously?
Is there something wrong with this food?
Where did you get it from?
From farmers markets. They put aside the ugly vegetables and the ugly fruits.
Carrot Top, soft avocados. It was all food that was going to be discarded.
Even the drink you had is made from like a little bruised peach. Did it taste a little bruised?
Great. It's good.
The average person throws away 24 pounds of food a month.
That's a lot.
Isn't that a lot? Go visit savethefood.com for more information. Thank you. Junk food time!
And after 2 rounds, the score is Dixon 42, Southwest 10. We have a new player to meet for Southwest.
April Gower, sophomore.
In our lightning round, all of the answers have to do with the subject of chemistry. Ready? Number 1, what do the following have in common? HENEARKRXERN. Alex.
Noble gases.
Correct. Atomic number of unoctium, UNUNOCTIUM. Noble gas used in light bulbs. Julia.
Neon.
Incorrect. This gas is used in blimps and balloons. Alex.
Helium.
Correct. An instrument used for measuring ionizing radiation. Abbreviation for lithium. Alex.
Li.
Correct. A small source of gas heat named for a German scientist. It turns red in acid and blue in a base. Put your finger on top of this tube to hold the liquid in. Morgan.
Test tube.
Incorrect. Na. Morgan.
Sodium.
Correct. The Latin CALX or lime, abbreviation CA. Jameson.
Calcium.
Correct. Abbreviation for krypton. Alex.
Kr.
Right. Aerobes need it. Discoverer of the noble gases. Unit of measurement for how acidic or basic something is. Julia.
The pH scale.
Correct. Loss of electrons or hydrogen or a gain in oxygen. A gain of electrons. Metals of group 1 on the periodic table. Morgan.
Alkali.
Correct. To change from a liquid to a gaseous state producing bubbles. The unit of mass per unit volume, D equals M divided by V. Okay, not our favorite subject, I see. All right, the ones we didn't answer correctly or at all, the atomic number was 118. The noble gas used in light bulbs is argon. A Geiger counter measures ionizing radiation. A Bunsen burner was the small source of gas heat. Litmus paper turns red in acid. A pipette is what you put your finger on top of to hold liquid in. Oxygen is needed by aerobes. William Ramsay was the discoverer of the noble gases. Oxidation is what happens with a loss of electrons or hydrogen or a gain in oxygen. Reduction is a gain of electrons. The boiling is what we call a change from liquid to a gaseous state, producing bubbles, and density is the unit of mass per volume. We'll come back with our final score right after this.
That's low. That's low.
Look, he's blushing.
Okay, the final score today in this match is Dixon 56, Southwest 16. Dixon will be back in just a minute to play Northside, so please keep watching.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
And welcome back to High School Academic Derby, brought to you by the Onslow County Schools. Our final game today is between Dixon and Northside. Let's meet the coaches and their players. We'll start with Northside, coached by Rachel Livermore. Her players are
Justin Batista, junior.
Rico Castillo, senior.
Leslie Trong, sophomore.
Kat Gusolatar, senior.
The Dixon coach is Ashley DeMartin. Her players for round one are
Polly Herrera, freshman.
Nick Sanders, junior.
Jameson Weaver, senior.
Danielle Gartman, sophomore.
Toss-up number one deals with math. It's a term, so it'll only be read one time. In a regular polygon, what type of segment can be drawn from the center of the polygon to a vertex? Nick.
Radius.
That's correct. For your bonus, correctly identify each of the following associated with polygons. Number one, name of the perpendicular segment drawn from the center to a side of a regular polygon. Number two, sum of the exterior angles in any polygon. Number three, name of the segment that joins non-consecutive vertices in a polygon. Number four, the collective name for polygons that have one or more interior angles greater than 180 degrees. Jameson.
For number 2, we have 360, and for number 4, we have obtuse.
360 is correct for 2 points. Northside, 1, 3, or 4?
For number 1, we have diameter, and for number 3, we have a chord.
Number 1 is apothegm. Number 3 is diagonal. Number 4 is concave. Vocabulary. In the United States, this form of plastic surgery accounts for approximately 10% of the procedures performed annually. Give the medical name of this operation that involves a reshaping of the nose. Rico.
Rhinoplasty.
Rhinoplasty is correct. For your bonus, correctly identify each of the following words or phrases that begin with the letters N-O. Number 1, an adjective meaning harmful or unhealthy, especially referring to fumes or weeds. Number 2, an adjective meaning very small or slight, usually in reference to a fee. Number 3, phrase for the type of stock that requires no sales fee going in or going out. And number 4, the 5 words that precede entire of itself in a line from a John Donne poem. Rico.
For number 1, we have noxious. For number 2, we have non-committal. And for number 3, we have non-refundable.
Number 1 is correct for 2 points. 2, 3, or 4, Dixon?
For number 3, we have non-risk.
Number 2 is nominal. Number 3 is no load. Number 4, no man is an island. Doctors. If a person is suffering from chronic stomach and digestive disorders, what type of specialty physician would he see for treatment? Danielle.
Gastroenterologist.
That's correct. For your bonus, I will describe a medical specialty. You name the physician who specializes in that field. Number 1, tumors. Number 2, ear, nose, and throat. Number 3, changes and disease in tissue. Number 4, the elderly and problems of the aged. Jameson.
For number 1, we have oncologist, and for number 4, we have geriatrics.
Number 1 is correct for 2 points. 2, 3, or 4, Northside.
We don't have any.
Number 2 is an ENT. Number 3, pathologist. Number 4, gerontologist. Famous Americans. One of his earlier nicknames was the first Afro-American man of science, who was the self-taught author, surveyor, naturalist, and farmer who was a member of the original survey team of the District of Columbia. Benjamin Banneker. Biology. Which chamber of the heart receives blood from the atrium of the same side and pumps it into the lungs and the aorta? Rico. Okay, Dixon. Danielle.
The right ventricle.
The ventricle is correct. For your bonus, identify each vocabulary word that begins with the letters E-N-T. Excuse me, that contains the letters E-N-T, so they don't have to be at the beginning, sorry. Contains the letters E-N-T. Number 1, a distinctive manner of pronunciation. Number 2, the main course of a meal. Number 3, a person who watches or guards a post. Number 4, a verb meaning to capture the fascinated attention of someone else. Jameson.
For number 1, we have accent. For number 2, we have entree. For number 3, we have sentry. And for number 4, we have entrance.
1, 2, and 3 are correct for 6 points. Number 4, Northside.
For number 4, we have entertain.
Enthrall. Next toss-up deals with food. Identify the Japanese plant with a thick green root that tastes like strong horseradish and is often
Wasabi.
Wasabi is correct. For your bonus, identify each international food. Number 1, a thin, flat bread popular in Hispanic cuisine. Number 2, ham that has been seasoned, salt-cured, and air-dried. Number 3, edible snails. Number 4, Korean pickled cabbage. Okay, Rico?
For number 1, we have tortilla. For number 2, we have salami. For number 3, we have escargot. And for number 4, we have kimchi.
The 1, 3, and 4 correct for 6 points. Number 2, Dixon?
We have prosciutto.
Prosciutto is correct for 2 points. U.S. history. During the Civil Rights Movement in 1960s America, which African American and U.S. Air Force veteran was the first to attend the University of Mississippi under protection of the National Guard? His name was James Meredith. Math calculation, so I'll read it twice for you. If A star B is defined as A to the B power plus B to the negative A power, what is the value of 2 star 3? If A star B is defined as A to the B power plus B to the negative A power, what is the value of 2 star 3? And the answer is 8 1/9. Art. This famous painting features the corpse of a man in a bathtub. Name this Jacques-Louis David painting of a French revolutionary leader just after his assassination by Charlotte Corday. The Death of Marat. And that's the end of our first round. We'll be back with round number 2 right after this.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
After the first round, our score is Dixon 18, Northside 14. We have new players to meet for both teams, and we'll start with Northside.
Scott Miller, freshman.
Alex Light, senior.
And for Dixon, we have
Rhiannon Schmidt, senior. Alex Gartman, senior.
Catrice Cade, junior.
And your first toss-up in this round deals with chemistry. What types of chemical compounds are formed by the reaction between an alcohol and an acid with the elimination of water? Examples include methylbutanoate and ethyl ethanoate. Scott?
A solution?
Incorrect. Dixon? They're called esters. Complete this analogy dealing with collective nouns. Murder is to crows as blank is to oysters. A bed of oysters. Geography. Mark is on vacation and just exited Oklahoma traveling due west. Name either of the 2 states Mark might have entered. Jameson.
Colorado.
Incorrect. Northside. Rico.
New Mexico.
New Mexico is one. Texas is the other. For your bonus, identify each state that is the only one adjacent to the given states. Number 1, the given states are Washington, Oregon, Nevada. Number 2, the states are Wyoming, South Dakota, Iowa. Number 3, Illinois, Kentucky, Michigan. Number 4, Rhode Island and Massachusetts. Rico.
For number 1, we have Idaho. For number 2, we have Colorado. For number 3, we have Tennessee. And number 4, we have New Jersey.
Idaho is correct for 2 points for number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Dixon?
For number 2, we have Michigan. For number 3, we have Indiana. And for number 4, we have Connecticut.
Indiana and Connecticut are correct for 4 points. Nebraska was the answer to number 2. Your next toss-up deals with the 2016 Olympics. In the 2016 Rio Olympics, who was the first U.S. athlete to win a gold medal in the women's 10-meter air rifle competition? And her name was Virginia Thrasher. Art toss-up. What Greek word for image is used to describe the religious art found in churches? Justin.
Mural.
Incorrect. Want to try, Dixon? They're called icons. Contemporary fiction. This graphic novel series by Alan Moore features a group of superheroes who possess no powers recognizable as super. By what name is the series, Rico?
The Watchmen.
Correct. For your bonus, I'm going to give you some information and ask you to identify the graphic novel that it describes. Number 1, a series about post-apocalyptic world terrorized by zombies. Number 2, This includes the first appearance of Superman. Number 3, the Neil Gaiman work about Dream, the God of Dreams. And number 4, the first graphic novel to win a Pulitzer Prize, written by Art Spiegelman. Rico.
For number 1, we have The Walking Dead. For number 2, we have Amazing Superman. For number 4, we have Bone.
Number 1 is correct for 2 points. Dixon, 2, 3, or 4?
For number 2, we have Kryptonite.
Number 2 is Action Comics. Number 1. Number 3 is The Sandman. Number 4 is Mouse. U.S. history. In which year in the 1980s did the first space shuttle flight take place with the launching of Columbia? President Reagan was wounded in that year. Alex.
84.
Incorrect. Northside. Rico.
1985.
1981. Medicine. In 2016, the pharmaceutical company Mylan Incorporated faced strong criticism for a 550% increase since 2007 for the cost of which emergency medical... Alex?
EpiPen.
That's correct. For your bonus, identify each of the following related to pharmaceuticals. Number 1, the fever reducer and pain reliever that is the active ingredient in Tylenol. Number 2, the blood dysfunction that is the target of Crestor and Lipitor. Number 3, the class of drugs exemplified by prednisone. Number 4, the class of drugs that includes Vicodin and OxyContin. Jameson.
For number 1, we have acetaminophen. Number 2, cholesterol. Number 3, anti-inflammatory. And number 4, class 4.
1 and 2 are correct for 4 points. Northside, 3 or 4?
For number 4, we have narcotics.
I'll accept narcotics for number 4. Number 3 was a steroid. Vocabulary. In the U.S. Navy, what title is assigned to a commissioned officer who ranks just below Rear Admiral but above Captain? Rico.
Commanding officer.
Incorrect. Dixon. Commodore. A math term, so just one reading here. In plane geometry, what is the more formal term for the transformation that involves a reduction in size or the shrinking of a figure? Justin.
Dilation.
Incorrect. Dixon. Compression. Chemistry. The decomposition of an original compound results in oxygen and barium oxide. What was the original compound? The answer, sorry, too late. The answer is barium peroxide. Calculation, 2 readings coming up. If f of x is a periodic function with period 10 and amplitude 5, what is the phase shift of f of the quantity 5x minus 10? If f of x is a periodic function with period 10 and amplitude 5, what is the phase shift of f of the quantity 5x minus 10? Rico.
Negative 10.
Incorrect. Dixon? The answer is 2. World history. In World War I, which battle is recognized as the first to introduce the style of battle called trench warfare? Jameson.
The Battle of Somme.
Incorrect. Northside? The First Battle of the Marne. That's the end of round 2. We'll come back with a lightning round on our scores in just a moment. After 2 rounds, our score is Dixon 28, Northside 24. We have one new player to introduce for Northside.
Jasmine Bryant, sophomore.
In your lightning round today, players, all of your answers will contain one or more numbers. One or more numbers. Ready? Number of ounces in a pound. Rico.
16.
Correct. 18th century years, that is beginning and ending years. Rico.
1700 to 1800.
Incorrect. Number of blind mice in a nursery rhyme. Alex.
3.
Correct. Number of hats in a Dr. Seuss book. Number of years in a century. Alex.
100.
Correct. Number of squares on a chessboard. Rico.
64.
Correct. Number of miles in the Indy 500. I gave that one away, sorry. The number said to be unlucky in Western. Reset, please. Number said, I'm going to throw that one out because we didn't have a reset. Number of inches in 3 yards. Nick.
36.
Incorrect. Lucky number to many people. Justin.
3.
Incorrect. Number of years given in the Gettysburg Address. Nick.
87.
Correct. The number of dwarfs in Snow White. Alex.
12.
Incorrect. Jules Verne's number of leagues beneath the sea. Nick.
20,000.
Correct. The number of days in a leap year. Nick.
366.
Correct. The Arabic equivalent of the Roman numeral M. The June War fought between June 5th and 10th, 1967 was called the number of our next U.S. president. Nick.
47.
Incorrect. Hawthorne novel entitled The House of the Blank Gables. The number of wise men in the Christmas story. Rico.
3.
Correct. Par on an 18-hole golf course with 4. Rico.
18.
Incorrect. Okay, the ones we didn't answer correctly or not at all. The 18th century began in 1701 and ended in 1800. The number of hats in the Dr. Seuss book is 500. The one that I messed up, of course, it's the number of miles in the Indy 500 is 500, obviously. The number said to be unlucky in Western civilization. We had a reset problem there. That was 13. The number of inches in 3 yards is 108. A number lucky to many people is 7. The number of dwarfs in Snow White is also 7. We have Arabic equivalent to M is 1,000. The June War was called the 6-Day War. Our next president will be our 45th. It was the House of the 7 Gables, and par on an 18-hole golf course with 4 par 3s and 2 par 5s is 70. We'll come back with our final score right after this.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
Final score today is Dixon 42, Northside 38. Academic Derby is a locally funded production of the Onslow County Schools, and please join us next week when we'll have our final 2 matches of the year. Richlands will be here to take on Jacksonville and then Swansboro.